What's up, everybody? Kimberly Olson here, also known as the Goal Digger Girl. I think this is backwards, but that's okay. We are going to talk about shifting your mindset when it comes to sharing. You guys just aren't opening your mouths, are you? I'm going to help you today. I'm going to help you be able to share your business, your opportunity, your product in a way that feels really good to you. But first, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to welcome you on, and then we're going to record a podcast, okay? Go ahead and put 1 in the comments if you're watching this live. Put 2 if you're watching the replay. If you're new and you've never seen my videos before, welcome. So excited to have you on. If you're watching this on Facebook, share it out and put shared in the comments. This would be great to share on a team page. If you have a lot of entrepreneurs that follow you on Facebook or friends with you, you can also share it to your personal page and just put shared in the comments. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start recording this, okay? And it is on iTunes, it's on Spotify, it's called The Goal Digger Girl, and we are recording episode, I need to change this, hold on one second. I just realized I am saving over an old episode, which is not a great business practice, let me tell you. We will be doing a podcast workshop coming up here soon. That has been requested by many. I'm gonna shoot for an April launch for that, but as you will see as we talk about today, my team is blowing up. They're just amazing, and it's my priority. So we'll see if I can come up with some great content for you guys to teach you how to do a podcast. Wouldn't that be awesome? All right, let me go ahead and start recording this now. Welcome everyone to the Goal Digger Girls podcast, where we talk about crushing your goals and creating the life of your dreams. I'm Kimberly Olson, your host, and today we are going to talk about shifting into a sharing mindset. So why don't you, if you're watching this live, for those listening, I do stream this live on social media as well. For those listening live, why don't you just share in the comments how you feel about sharing? Do you feel confident? Do you feel nervous? And if you're listening on iTunes or wherever else you may be listening, in your mind, just think to yourself, how do I feel when it comes to sharing about my product or my business? Do I feel good about that? Does it feel like I feel icky, like a salesperson? You know, I think there's a lot of negative connotations out there around network marketing and direct sales. Have you ever heard someone say to you, even recently, oh, is that one of those pyramid things? Or, oh, is that multi-level marketing? As if it were a bad thing, right? Well, truth be told, it is the best business model I have ever seen in my life. I've been an entrepreneur since I was very young, got my undergrad in business management and marketing. And if you think about the power of residual income, and you think about people being able to start a business at such a low point of entry with the cost to get started, but also the skill set, truly, this business is for everyone, which is really, really awesome. But there's still some of that negativity out there. So when it comes to sharing, it can be really hard for people to open their mouth and share because maybe they've got some mindset stuff to work through. Maybe they are feeling like people are judging them, or we just make up all kinds of stories. We even prejudge our prospects, right? So this is what I'm going to encourage you to do, and I'm going to make this short and sweet today, is that I want you to shift into a sharing mindset. So what does this mean? Well, when you think about your whole life of sharing things, we share things organically every single day. Let me give you an example. I just watched this crazy documentary. Let me know in the comments if you guys have seen it. If you're watching this live. Fire Festival, F-Y-R-E. So Beth, my friend Beth, she's my mentor. She referred me to watch it just to kind of see what social media, the power of being an influencer. You know, I think of it as a great responsibility to be an influencer. And so kind of influencing gone bad. So it's a documentary, okay? Well, I think it was really worth watching to understand the power of social media, and also about perception and about how things are painted on social media. So I watched it. I don't really watch TV too often, but I was doing my taxes, so I motivated myself with a positive connection that if I sit down and get to watch this, I'm going to do my taxes. And it was a really, really good documentary. And so what am I doing now? I'm sharing it with people. I just watched it. I already referred it to 2 people just in conversation. Naturally, it came up. And I started thinking about this. I wasn't thinking, I'm going to share this Fire Festival documentary with them to get something from it. You know, I wasn't thinking, I wonder if someone will notice, or I'm going to get money for that, right? Like, we just naturally share things. But then if we have something to benefit from it or gain, we start to think that there's something associated with that, where we take away from that natural sharing and we start to second guess ourselves. We start to think, is that person going to think I'm selling them? Am I pushing my thing on them, my network marketing thing on them? And we get all in our heads and we make up this freaking story let's face it, it's not serving us, it's not serving them, and it's just not good. So I'm gonna encourage you to just throw that out the window and let's just get rid of that BS here, okay? We are going to shift into a sharing mindset. And after this quick break right here, we are gonna talk about strategy and how to make that happen. Okay, so let's get into the tactics. Let's get into the details here, okay? So when it comes to sharing, this is what I want you guys to know, okay? This is really, really important. Do you believe in your product? Meaning, I don't care if you're making money with it, but do you believe in your product, okay? I'm a huge advocate of leading with the product. I always have been, and I always will be, okay? I feel as though the business side is a natural byproduct, and it's a discussion you can have on the back end. I just did a training in Goal Digging Boss Babes, if you are in that group on Facebook, last week, Monday. Go watch it. I really, really believe in that. So you have got to love your product. If you're not proud of your product, or you just don't think maybe you think it's too expensive. I've had people come to me privately, people not even on my team, and they're like, man, I feel like I always get the objection that it's too much money. And I've even had people tell me this that are in the same company. And I'm like, that's crazy, because I don't get that objection. It's not because I have an affluent network of people. I was raised in a really, really small town north of Detroit. My network is not rolling in the dough, okay? And I am able to approach people and not get that objective. Why? Because I feel that the product is worth every dollar, and I don't approach it that way. So first of all, you need to love your product. You need to think it's awesome, okay? You truly have got to make that the priority, okay? If it's not, you need to go find a different company if you're in network marketing that you feel so excited about, you want to tell everybody. The mailman, the UPS comes and you're like, dude, do you know this package right here? You want to know what's in it? I would love to share with you more. Like, you are so excited. Your product should be a potential blessing to others. So if you're selling a product and you're like, I don't know, like let's say you're doing Bitcoin and you're like, I don't know if it's legit or if it's really helping people, I don't know. It's not the right fit for you. If you're doing Bitcoin and you're like, this is the wave of the future, this is my jam, I'm gonna help people with financial future, it's a good fit for you. So it even can be person by person, okay? Ask yourself deep in your heart, am I proud to share what I have, okay? So when you come to a sharing mindset, you wanna start thinking about this. We naturally share things every day that we love, okay? So it makes sense for you to share something that you love. Don't get in your head about it, okay? Let the person decide. It may or may not be a fit for them, but at least you told them. Have you guys ever had somebody come back to you later and say, why didn't you tell me about this? I saw this post on social media and it looks like you've been doing this for a while. How come you never told me about it? Put in the comments if you've had that before. Again, if you're listening on iTunes, this is streaming on Instagram and Facebook. But put in the comments if you've ever had that happen. I haven't, but I have heard people say that, where a good friend, that maybe somebody had on their chicken list will come back a year later and be like, why didn't you ever tell me? And the person's like, I was afraid to. That's not okay, okay? You need to be so excited about it that you're giving everybody a fair chance to decide for themselves if they want to go ahead and become a customer or join the business with you. Because if you don't open your mouth and share, you're never going to know. And you know what? You're just not in the right business if you're not willing to open your mouth and share. You're just not. Too many times people will post on social media waiting for people to come. They're like, I do attraction marketing, and they just come. It doesn't work that way, you guys. You have to, on the back end, be having conversations with people, okay? Very few people can do that. It's not duplicatable, and most of you listening or watching, it's not the right setup for you to get started. You just have to be completely comfortable with sharing, okay? As you get more and more into it, you will become more comfortable. But remember this, let go of the outcome, marry the process, divorce the result, as they say. Don't make a decision for them. Give them the information and then you just let it go from there, okay? Let them decide. If they say, check back with me in 2 weeks, you do your due diligence and follow up. Let it go, people. You gotta let it go, but you've gotta be open to sharing, and you have to be okay opening your mouth and telling somebody something you're excited about. Tonight, I'm gonna do a Facebook Live. If you're watching this podcast party stream live on Facebook, this is the day after. So just go on my business page and you'll find it. But I'm going to do a training on how do you truly show up on social media as an influencer in a way that is genuine, so that way when you promote your product, it doesn't look like you are the sales rep for that product. How do you share it in a way that is very genuine and just something you're excited about? And when you find that sweet spot, you guys, it is absolutely magical, not only for your following and your audience and your network marketing business, but it is magical for your dollar, for your pocketbook as well. Okay. So for those that are listening to this, I'll put this in the show notes if you're listening on iTunes or somewhere like that. If you're on social media right now watching this, put link in the comments, LINK. My messenger bot will come to you. If you're on Instagram, you're going to have to find me on Facebook. But I have a Facebook groups workshop coming up this week. So if you still need to register for that, grab your link. The price will go up after. You can still get my Instagram one up, but I think the price might have gone up. So you guys can check that out. So just put link in the comments. The Instagram workshop will be there. The Facebook groups workshop will be there. If you are not utilizing the power of Facebook groups, you're freaking missing out. I am 100% positive that the reason why my following has grown from 0 to over 100,000 people on social media in a year and a half is because I have Facebook groups. They range from 700 people to 11,000. I run multiple ones. I use them for my business. I use them for my brand. I use them for all kinds of things. It is the best place to prospect and nurture and add value and deliver or develop relationships. And most people just aren't doing them the right way. And with all the Facebook changes in the algorithm, a lot of people aren't even using them properly with prospecting new people. So just put link in the comments and we will get you the link for that, for those workshops, so you can register as well. So for those listening on the podcast, this is episode 43. Please read a review and reach out to me on social media. Or you can email me at thegoaldiggergirl@gmail.com. And I would love, just tell me that you left a podcast review. I would love to thank you for that. So thanks for listening. Until next time, go out there and crush your goals and create the life of your dreams. Awesome. Thanks for participating, everybody. And yes, you too. You go to iTunes, go find me, love on me. I would really, really appreciate it. It's really, really important to me, and that helps me to continue to offer content like this to help you guys grow your business and reach those goals as well. So thanks for watching. Have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you later. Bye.